So get to your mats, please. And let's start having fun. If you have blocks, you should probably have your blocks close to you. I need to get something for my hair and then we begin. Okay, so we start sitting down on our heels. So let's come to a toe stretch straight away. Close the eyes. Let's start our Ujjayi breath. The breath in and out through the nose. The further ahead you walk your knees, the deeper the stretch will be on your toes. We're going to be balancing a little bit today. That's why we are starting by firing up the toes straight away. Good. Just do one more long, deep inhale and exhale. Good. And then release the feet. Place your hands in front of you and just keep your feet on the ground. And then sit back down. So if you need a different sitting position to be comfortable, then just move. Do as you please. But let's continue the deep breath. Interlace your fingers and then inhale, palms up towards the sky. Try to get the upper arms next to the ears and then find yourself pulling up as if you want to pull the shoulder blades, the shoulders out of their sockets. Pull, 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 and then release the shoulders back down. Let's do that one more time. On the next inhale, let your arms pull you up, face up, all you can, and then exhale, release the arms down. Okay, place your hands in Namaste, and then bend your arms so your Namaste faces down towards the floor. And let's do a couple of rounds of sitting cat-cow. So on your next inhale, push the arms back with the head, look up, and on the next exhale, let the arms push your head down towards the chest. Inhale up, push the arms back, and then exhale down. One more, inhale up, and then exhale down. Good. Inhale to a straight spine. Release the arms. Left fingers stay on the floor and then inhale, stretch the right arm over, but let the right hip fall down to the floor at the same time. So find yourself in a deep side stretch. If you like, you can just twist your body up and down. Find that the twist moves, the stretch moves. Good. Inhale up to a seated position. Let the right arm come down. And then let the left arm come up. And exhale the left arm over and the left hip down towards the floor. And good. Inhale, come back to a seated position. Place your hands in front of you. Come to a tabletop position. And let's do a few rounds of inhales and exhales. So you do these cat-cows in your own tempo. Just keep pulling your chest through when you do cow. And then really push all you can when you do cat. Let the neck join the movements. On your next inhale, raise the left leg up. Imagine that you're going to kick the back of your head. And then exhale. Let the nose try to touch the left knee. Inhale. Try to kick the back of your head. And exhale. Knee to nose. One last time. Inhale. And then exhale. Before you place your left knee down, do a few big knee circles. So we start opening up the left hip. Good job. Then place the knee back down. Let's do the opposite side. Inhale the right leg up. Try to kick the back of your head. Exhale, knee to nose, arch. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one, inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Do a few big knee circles before you release the knee down to the floor. Good. Place the knee down. Let the knees come out to each side of the mat. And then push yourself down towards your heels. And then from here, start walking your hands forward. Keep pushing the heels down. So this is a very active child's pose. You should feel a deep stretch along the side of the body. Do a few long, deep inhales into the chest. You should feel even bigger stretches when you do that. So you should imagine that the hands are pulling you one way, but the hips are pushing themselves down, so they're pulling you the opposite direction. Good. On your next inhale, come up on your elbows. Walk the knees a bit together and further back. And then let's come into our puppy pose. Let the chest sink down to the ground. Continue the inhale into the chest. So instead of pushing the chest towards the ground, just imagine relaxing the chest down. Okay, good. From here, let yourself slide down onto your elbows and into a seal pose. Good. So push or pull your elbows towards the body so your chest is being pulled forwards. Let the chest come up, the head comes up. And then from here, start activating the legs, start activating the core. Imagine the legs pushing down on the ground. And then see if you can lift your arms up without losing so much height. And then moving the hands down to the chest. Good. From here, inhale to an up dog maybe. And then exhale to a down dog. I really love the first down dog. I just feel it stretching everywhere. So the legs, the chest, the stomach, everything is being pulled. So you can just swing your hips from side to side. Or you can walk out the legs. Just do exactly what the body is asking of you. And then bend the knees, look forward, walk your hands closer to each other so you have space beside your hands. Then see if you can jump your feet on the outside of your hands straight into a Malasana position. From here, we open up the arms. So the right arm goes up to the sky, the left arm stays down. Let's just continue opening up the chest. Don't let the right knee fall in. Keep pushing it up. And then exhale the right arm down. And inhale the left arm up. Good. Exhale the left arm down. Keep your hands But inhale. Try to straighten out your legs just a little. Keep a 90-degree bend in your knees. So let your hips sink back down. Suck in the belly. Have your bandhas on. And then inhale. Raise your arms up. See if you can get the upper arms next to the ears. And let's hold this and activate the entire body for 5, 4. Let your arms pull up. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale the hands down and then straighten out the legs. Woo, good. Swing your hips from side to side. Inhale, come halfway up. Let your arms come behind your back. Interlace your fingers and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, fall down. Let your arms hang over your head. From here, you're gonna inhale, straighten the right leg, bend the left, and then twist and see if you can touch the left shoulder to the left knee. Inhale to the center and then exhale to the opposite side. Do a few rounds of these in your own tempo. So you always inhale to the center and then exhale to the opposite side. One more. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Let your arms pull you up into a tiny back bend. And then exhale, release the arms. Just circle the shoulders a few times. And then feel them slipping back into exactly where they're supposed to be. Walk your feet closer together and then inhale, take a step back with your right foot and let both keep your feet pointing out. Let's go ahead and sit down into a goddess pose. Let your left hand slide down and then inhale, open up the right. Exhale, right comes down. Inhale, left goes up. Keep sliding your hips down as you change sides. And try to open up just a little more every time. One more on each. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale it down and then inhale, left arm up. Good. Exhale the arm down, lift the hips up. Point the feet straight forward and then exhale, fall forward. I want you to swing your body over to the right side. Use both hands to grab your right ankle. Then let yourself be pulled towards the left foot. Release the neck. Imagine that your legs are trying to rip your mat apart so you have strong legs. On your next inhale, release the foot and swing yourself over to the left. And exhale as you let yourself be pulled towards the right foot. You should feel a deep stretch in your right side body. Good. Inhale to the center. Come all the way up. Rotate to the front so your left leg is in the front of you. Into a high lunge. Let the arms come up. So I want you to come as deep as you can. At least 90 degrees in the knee in front of you. And I want the sole of the back foot to point straight back. Do a deep inhale here. Let your arms pull you up. And on your next exhale, straighten the front leg. Let your body fall forwards. Let your arms pull you forwards. Inhale, bend the right knee back to a high lunge into a tiny back bend. And exhale, straighten the leg, pull yourself forward. Inhale, up. And then exhale and stay. And hold for 5, Push your left hip back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bend the knee, arms come up. And then exhale, twist your arms, keep the knee bent. From here, place your hands in Namaste and see if you can place your right elbow over the left one into a twist. Keep pushing the Namaste down, keep looking up, strong back leg. And then I want you to look down into the floor for balance. On your next inhale, jump your right foot forward. Don't place it down. Just come to a position where you're balancing on your left foot, knee to knee. Hold the balance. And then exhale, place it back exactly where it came from. Good. Place your right hand down. Inhale the left arm up into a twist. I know I'm working you guys. I said it was leg day today. And then exhale, let the left hand come down. So your left foot is between the hands. Push the floor away. Squeeze the knee into the chest. And just lift your heel up, keeping the knee exactly where it was. And then exhale the knee down to the floor. Inhale, push it back up into a high plank. Exhale, let the knee come down. Inhale, push it back up. Last one, let it come down. And then all the way back up. And let the left foot go back. And let's do a vinyasa. So exhale, halfway down. And inhale to an up dog. Exhale to a down dog. From here, roll through the spine into a high plank. Do a side plank on your left hand. Right arm goes up. And let's go from here into a wild thing. So place your right foot back and push your hips up. Stretch the right arm back. On your next inhale, slowly come back into a plank pose. And just push your right foot between the hands and let the hips come down. Inhale up into a fallen triangle pose. Open up the left arm. And then exhale. Let it come back to plank pose. And then downward facing dog. Good job. I know the body works that much harder when we come into these hard positions without having done any sun salutations. But I know you got this. Anchor your hands properly down onto the floor. And then on your next exhale, let both elbows come down into dolphin pose. As they touch, inhale them back up. Exhale the elbows down, dolphin pose, inhale them back up. One more time, exhale them down, and then inhale them back up. On your next inhale, take a step forward with your right foot. Turn your body to the left, both feet point up, and you're back in your goddess pose. Let the upper body come up. Place both hands on your knees. Inhale, push the knees back, chest up. And then exhale, let the left shoulder fall in, right shoulder rotates back. Inhale to the center. Exhale the opposite side. Inhale up. And then exhale, left side in. Inhale up. And then exhale, right side in. Inhale, come up all the way, straighten the legs, toes point in, arms on the waist. Inhale, the chest up, elbows go back. And then exhale, use the strength in your legs to push the legs out to see how far down they allow your upper body to come. So make sure you push your shoulders away from the ears up towards the sky. And see if you manage to place some of the weight into the front of your foot. Some of you suddenly might have your head down on the ground. Good. From here, inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, rotate to the front of your mat. Your right leg is in front of you. Release the arms. Inhale, arms come up. Upper arms next to the ears. And then exhale, straighten the right leg. Let your upper body fall down. Inhale, bend the knee. Do a tiny back bend. And then exhale, suck in the stomach, pull yourself forwards. Inhale again. And then exhale, let's stay here for 5. Pull in your bandhas, activate. 4. Arms pull you forward. 3. 2. Push your right hip back. And 1. Inhale, back to your high lunge. And then exhale, rotate, twist your body to the right. Keep your hips low, keep your back leg strong. From here, place your hands in Namaste. Your left elbow goes over your right knee, and then twist even more. Push your chest up towards the sky. Let's see if we can find balance and strength. So start placing all of the weight into your right foot. Your eyes go down towards the floor so you find balance. And on your next inhale, jump forwards. Lift the left foot off, knee to knee, find balance. Keep your left foot lifted. And then exhale, place it back exactly where it came from. Let your left hand come down towards the ground. And then inhale the right one up into a twist. Good job. Exhale, let the right hand come back down. Let the knee squeeze into the chest. As you lift the right foot off, keep the knee exactly where it was. And then exhale the knee down towards the ground. Inhale it back up, push. And then exhale it down. Inhale it up, squeeze. Exhale it down. Last one, up towards the chest. And then exhale it back down. From here, place the foot back. Let's do a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to an up dog. Exhale to a down dog. From here, roll through the spine into a side plank onto your right arm. Left arm goes up. Wild thing, place your left foot behind you, push your hips up, rotate, and see if you can grab or place your left hand down on the floor. On your next inhale, come back to a high plank. Let your left foot go under the right arm, let your hips come down first. And then inhale up into a fallen triangle. Your right arm goes over your head. And exhale the right arm back down. And then back to a downward facing dog. Let the knees come down towards the ground. And come into your child's pose with your knees together, arms go back. And then place your forehead down. Close the eyes. And take a tiny rest. Do a couple more deep inhales and exhales. Try to calm down the breath. Good. From here, come back to your Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up towards the sky. Open up the hip. And on your next exhale, let the knee come to the nose. And then place your right hand between your legs, between your feet, between your hands. Too many languages in my head. Okay, let the left heel come down. Inhale the arms up into your warrior 1 or warrior letter A. So try to rotate your upper body towards your right leg. So you're trying to close the hip. The left hip tries to go to the front and your right hip tries to go back. And from here, I want you to interlace your fingers. And then squeeze the face with the upper arms. So I want you to try to keep your arms here as we continue to move. On your next inhale, try to lift off into a warrior 3 position. Don't move your arms, but lift the left leg off. Good job. Inhale, come to a standing position. Your arms are still the same. Left knee to the chest. And then straighten the knee. Straighten the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, knee to the chest, bend the left knee, and then back to a warrior 3 position. Slow down the breath, find the balance, and exhale, place the left foot down, and then release the arms down. Straighten the right leg into your pyramid pose. So if you like, you can take a tiny step in with the left foot. If you don't like the big stance, that's up to you. I want you to push the right hip back, right? Don't let it open up, push it back. Just imagine that your chest wants to go down towards the foot, okay? So don't imagine the chest going in towards the knee, but towards the foot. 2 deep inhales left. Okay. Place your left hand on the outside of the right foot. And then inhale into a twisted Trikonasana pose. So imagine or try to look at your right hand if the neck allows it today. From here, slowly let the right hand come back down. Place both hands in front of the foot. Bend the right knee, inhale the left one up. From here, let's do 3 to 5 Shiva squats. So exhale the left knee behind the right, bend it as much as you can, and then inhale it back, straighten the left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat as deep as you can, and then straighten up both legs. Let's do 2 more, bend the right knee as much as you can, and then lift off both. Last one, Shiva squat, come on, and then push it back. Let's do a fun transition. Bend the right leg just a little. Bring the left knee to the chest. See if you can let go of the left hand from the floor, find balance. Grab the left foot and then pull it through. Sit down into your pistol squat. Maybe, hopefully someone got it. And then exhale, sit all the way down. Release the foot, let the legs go out to each side. Inhale the chest up, flex your toes, and then exhale, let the hands slide down towards the ankles, and I want you to use your hands to rotate the legs out. So you keep pulling your chest forward while pushing the feet out. We're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, come up. Place your hands behind you, and let's see if we can raise the legs up straight. So just let yourself fall back a little, and then raise the straight legs up. Find the balance, grab the feet, and then straighten out the legs while pointing your toes. Let's hold this for 5 as well. If you can, release the neck back so your entire face points up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bend the legs. Let's do a vinyasa so we can come back up to standing. So hands in front of you, and then just jump back into plank pose. Exhale through a chaturanga. Inhale to an up dog, and then exhale to a down dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky, open up the hip. And then on your next exhale, bring the knee to the nose into a high plank, and then place the left foot down. Place the right heel down, and then inhale, arms come up into your warrior 1 or warrior A. So imagine the left hip wanting to rotate back, and then the right hip wanting to go forwards. Close the hips. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze the upper arms together or towards the face. Squeeze in the belly. Get your core fired up and stable. And then from here, let's go up into a warrior 3 position. On your next inhale, let the upper body go forward, then lift off the right leg. Keep the arms where they are if possible. Inhale, come up to a standing position. Right knee into the chest. And let's straighten the leg for 5, 4, arms are still where they are, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right leg again, knee to the chest, and then lean forward back into your warrior 3 position. On your next exhale, place the foot down, and then release the arms down. Straighten the left leg into your pyramid pose. Step the right foot in just a little bit if you like to have a shorter stance. Full focus on pulling the chest towards the foot, and then pushing the left hip back, the right hip forward. We're holding it for 3 more breaths. A very active stance here, so we're not relaxing the upper body down. We continue to work. 2, and 1. Let's go into our Parivrtta Trikonasana, right hand outside of the left foot. And then inhale the chest up. Keep pushing the left hip back, and then the left arm comes up. If the neck allows it, see if you can rotate the neck up so you can look at the left hand. Keep pushing that left hip back. 2, and 1. Let the left hand come down. Bend the left knee just a little bit. Hands just in front of the foot. And then inhale the right leg up. Let's do a few Shiva squats. So exhale, bend the left knee as much as possible. The right knee goes behind it. And then inhale, straighten both. Exhale, down as far as you can. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Try to use the legs as much as possible instead of the arms. Last one. And then inhale, up. Good. Release the right hand. Bring the right knee to the chest. Grab the right foot. And then bring it with you as you sit down into your pistol squat. And then from here, sit all the way down. This time we're going to do Baddha Konasana instead of Upavishta Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together. Imagine opening up the feet like a book. So the soles of the feet point up. This will help bring the knees further down to the floor. Inhale the chest up. And then exhale, pull the chest forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale yourself back up. Let the knees come together. Lift the knees up. You can start by having them 90 degrees in the knees, but if you can't, see if you can straighten out the legs. The arms go forward for 5, 4, Navasana is awesome. 3, straighten the chest. 2, and 1. See if you can keep your legs straight as you let your entire body come flat onto the ground. Woo. That was a fast-paced vinyasa, you guys. Bring the feet close to the hips. Let's do a couple of rounds of bridge pose, just so we can help the hip flexors stretch the opposite way. So if you want to go into full wheel, you can. I'm going to do bridge today. So inhale, lift the hips up all you can, shoulder blades together. And then interlace your fingers under your butt, straighten out the arms. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Don't let the hips sink, keep pushing them up. And let the knees activate, so they're pulling towards each other. And then exhale, keep the hands there, just place your hips onto the hands. One more time, inhale, push yourself up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you can release the hands, let the hips come all the way down. Just swing your knees a little from side to side. If you went up into full wheel, you can bring the knees to the chest. Let's do a nice slower version of shoulder stance. If you want to go into full shoulder stance, you can. But place the soles of the hands down, the palms down. And then just push your upper body up. Let the knees come to the forehead. And then keep the knees bent. So the heels are trying to kick the butt. And then from here, just place your hands on your back. And then we're going to stay here. If you like, you can straighten out the legs. But I want you to see if you can have as little weight in your hands as possible. So your body is standing there on its own. And if you can even lift your arms straight up. So the weight isn't in your elbows either. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you slowly roll down, you can straighten up the legs and straight into a happy baby with the knees bent. Grab the ankles or grab the feet or the heels or the toes. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter. I want you to start slowing down the breath. Place the left foot down, place the right ankle on top of the left knee, and then just bring the left knee back. You can interlace your hands behind the left thigh and then just help pull the left leg towards the chest. If you like, you can flex the right foot if you feel like it helps the knee. And if you want to open up even more, you can release the right hand and then place it on top of the right knee and then push the right knee back towards the left foot. And then slowly let the left foot come down and let us switch sides. Left foot on top of right knee and then pull the right leg towards the chest. Flex the left foot. Three more breaths. Push the left knee back if you want to open up even more. Good. Release both feet down. You can bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to each side. And then bring your arms in cactus pose. Keep your eyes closed. And if you feel any tightness in your hip flexors right now, as you probably should, because this is a hip flexor opener, I want you to imagine that each inhale goes straight down into your hip flexors. So breathe into that area. Imagine it in your mind. And every exhale, imagine all the tension that's holding your knees up. Imagine them that they just let go. That you exhale out the tension. So I don't want you to push your knees down. I want you to release the tension. Two more deep breaths. Imagine the knees touching the floor at some point. Then slowly straighten out the legs. Let the arms come by your sides. The palms are facing up. Exhale out through the mouth. Let go of all the tension in the jaw, or maybe the face muscles around the eyes, the forehead. And I invite you to set an intention for maybe the rest of today or the week. Let your hands come in Namaste in front of the chest. And then bring your thumbs to your forehead in gratitude. I hope this practice gave you a challenge and that you faced the challenge and worked through it. And that you are now laying down, enjoying whatever it is your body has done. Be happy with yourself, be happy with all the effort you put into the practice. You did the best you could. and that's perfect. That's exactly the right amount. Thank you all for joining me today, and namaste.